So yes, because of what Iyanifa has said in the past, and even most recently to Kabiyesi, they said that's the reason why Kabiyesi came up with this decision, because they said that if Queen Naomi don't return to the palace, a whole lot will happen, okay, and that they need Queen Naomi to be in the palace so that things can, go back to the way it used to be, that calm, sweet, and easy everything in the palace. But right now that this so many women are there everywhere, everything is just like too much activity, right? So now they said, based on what the one is that Iyanifa gave, that's the reason why Kabiyesi want to extend the royal staff so that it will looks as if Queen Naomi, even though she's not in the palace now, like it's still, like indirectly she still belongs to the palace, especially with the presence of the royal staff with her. It means she carries the palace, the presence of the palace, and everything in the palace. So that is why Kabiyesi want to give her this protection, okay, the palace protection, because what Iyanifa was actually trying to say is that Queen Naomi is no longer under the protection of the palace. She's no longer there. The coverage of that palace is no longer with her. And these are the things that the Yanifas, the Ifa priest, has been hammering on. They have been saying that, look, Queen Naomi is supposed to be under this palace coverage. You know what they say that palace, she being under the palace coverage is because there is something about Queen Naomi that they need in that palace. There are some people, they say they carry glory. They are glory, kind of glory giver. I don't know how to explain it. They give glory. Okay? So whenever they are there, things happen positively. Whenever they are there, things around there will just things. In fact, Kabiyesi knows what they were trying to explain. Because when they were actually trying to explain to Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi was like, yes, yes, I understand. I know exactly what you people are saying, because when Queen Naomi left, that there's something he noticed, even with the presence of these women, he still noticed something. He say, you notice something, right? Say, yes. He said, that is what we are talking about. That's the reason why we are saying that Queen Naomi has to return back. Now, Kabiyesi was like, okay, since Queen Naomi has not returned, let me extend the royal staff, the royal protection, so that Queen Naomi will still be under the covering of the palace. And they were like, it's very good. But with this present response from Queen Naomi, now they said, Kabiyesi was so very disappointed. Yes, so they said this thing is not easy with Kabiyesi, because he never expected that Queen Naomi would reject this offer. But as it stands like this now, they said the Iyanifa has also stepped in to tell Queen Naomi that, look, Kabiyesi has a reason, like reason, not just all this your reason of interview. He said the reason that Kabiyesi has is far bigger than your own reason of you saying that they should you don't want people to be interviewing here and there, you don't want to be distracted, you don't want to be doing. He said those ones that they are just minor reasons compared to Kabiyesi's reason of giving you this royal staff. They said Queen Naomi was like that. She knows now. She knows the reason, but she just want to have her peace. She don't want to, rob Peter to pay Paul. Now, she does not want to, because people will not understand that she knows what it is. So she knows what it is now to be with the presence of the royal staff. So that's the reason why. My people, una dey hear this matter. So right now, if you have been following me, you have been watching, but you have not subscribed, subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. Come down the comment section and drop your opinion. Share so that others will learn one or two. Yes, there's always a lesson to learn. And also give it a thumbs up, okay? Give Queen Naomi a thumbs up. Because this thumbs up, man, no make me get an Queen Naomi woto. They receive her for where she did. So right now, one thing I always say, they are all alleged. Yes. Whatever I hear, I see from the street or social media, I come and relate with you guys, okay? So, my people, they They said Iyanifa has explained everything, and Queen Naomi is like, this is my stand, though. I don't know how you people want to do it. Oh. This is my stand because, first of all, before I left the palace, a whole lot. Kabiyesi too, I know it was not easy for him. And at some point, I actually felt it. Like, I felt like I shouldn't have left the palace because, and I realized so many things that happened when I left. And even after the coming of all these Olori, still that she too, she's also feeling that which Kabiyesi is feeling. And sometimes she wish that she never left the palace. But of course, it is what it is. Okay, we cannot say in fact, sometimes, most of the time sef, there are certain things that happen that you don't plan for. You don't just want to see yourself in that situation, but when it does, what will you do? What will you do? Obviously nothing. Okay, so he said, Yanifa was like, so how are we going to do it now? Are we going to do it? Because you must return to this palace. Anyhow you want to do it, we don't want to know. You must return, because if you are rejecting this royal staff, it means you have to come back. And it has to be fast, like fast, fast, fast. It has to be fast, fast, fast. There's no time. Okay? There's no time anywhere. Don't you are the one delaying us, and we don't like it. What is there for you to just wake up and then just decide of returning back? He said she knows that all this thing that is happening is not ordinary. This is what Iyanifa was saying, no, that he knows that something must be wrong somewhere. There are some things, he knows that there are some powers who are actually fighting because they don't want that thing, that seat to be restored. They don't want that particular seat to be restored. That glory, that light, they don't want it to restore. But no matter what, they will definitely restore it. But Queen Naomi is saying that, look, Iyanifa, please, people should just let me be where I am. I don't want to be in this cycle. I don't want anymore. As I am like this, where I am very, very okay. Like, very, very okay. But Iyanifa is saying that, my daughter, you can't be okay like that, too. You can't definitely be okay because your presence is when needed in the palace. So my correct people, the matter, it don't go different level. With all this when Queen Naomi don't talk, the mother and how they beg Kabiyesi and all that. Now Iyanifa has come out to say, this matter is not the way you people see it. That Queen Naomi should reconsider, and Queen Naomi should, it's not just a matter of consideration, it's a matter of action. Okay, that I want her to just take action. That is just it. Just want her to take action and act on it fast, so fast, because Queen Naomi means a whole lot to Kabiyesi. My correct people, this is what I came across on the street of social media, and I said I must come and relate with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. Love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you. Till I come your way again. Bye-bye.